Now, back to that Kevin Show with Kevin McCullough.
And we're back from Times Square. It's Kevin McCullough. Glad to have you with us. Christine Serrano-Glasner is my guest. And Christine, we were talking about corruption. When you think of the Biden years, what the history books will write about this period of time, corruption will be the subtext of everything they did on just about every level of policy and actions that they took. There's no better description for the Biden administration than America last. And Bob Menendez certainly demonstrated that, and he predated the administration in the United States Senate. In fact, I believe the way he even came to power, if I'm remembering correctly, he sits in the Torricelli seat, which was a big shell game to get someone into the position that wasn't actually really nominated or elected to get there. So having said that, and seeing the charges that he's been, now laid with at the seat of the Ethics Committee, the Democratic Party in your state, New Jersey, has a chance to do a clean slate, start over, no corruption, no dirty play at all. They couldn't even get out of the gate with that. Explain.
Well, it's very simple. And if people were paying attention, there was yet a new indictment for Bob Menendez in the last couple of days. And this has to do with the country of Qatar. He apparently has taken bribes. And look at that connection. I've been making this connection. I don't know what it is. Somebody's going to have to unwind this. But you take Bob Menendez, who's been the chair of our Senate Foreign Relations Committee. Now there's accusations that he has taken bribes from Qatar or on behalf of Qatar to benefit them. And Qatar is the country that has been hosting and protecting the leaders of Hamas.
Yep.
It's too messy. It smells to the heavens. And it's that kind of governing that has to go away, must be cleaned up. So if you look at the folks that are running here in New Jersey for that seat, they've been involved with this for years. The governor's wife, even in 2018, the last time that Menendez was Gold Bar Bob, right? The last time he was up against charges, she donated to him thousands of dollars. He has been held in this position so that they could maintain this power, right? So that they could keep this power. This is what's important to them. And this is what's going on again. They need to maintain that seat. The fortunate thing is they're going to have a primary on their side because not everybody is too pleased with the fact that, I'm sorry, but Governor Murphy is once again trying to purchase this seat. It's wrong and it's not the way it should happen. The way I have been campaigning is literally through grassroots, county by county, town by town. And even if it is a Senate seat and you've got to cover the whole state, then that's what I plan on doing. And I will continue to do that. It's a lot of work, but it's a labor of love. You get a chance to really get out and meet people and talk to people and hear what their concerns are. That's what needs to happen here in New Jersey. I said it before, it's got to be about returning the power to the people. And that's how we start.
I want to go back to what you said because the governor's wife is a declared candidate, and right out of the chute, there was the appearance of impropriety that they were using taxpayer money to basically launch her campaign and bring influence by name recognition for her to radio ads that she had never before voiced for the state. And all of a sudden, there she was, Tammy Murphy on radio talking about policy on state-funded campaign ads.
Correct, right? And we called them out on that very quickly. I got calls from people even after we called them out saying, I've never heard her do radio programs like this, radio ads. And they had to admit themselves. They said, well, this was planned before. And I thought to myself, she didn't just suddenly decide to run for the U.S. Senate. They planned that at the same time that she was talking about running for the U.S. Senate. So they full well knew. Had it not been wrong, they wouldn't have taken those ads down. And they did take them down right away. They needed to. However, she continued to do public appearance for that same organization that she was launching. And I think they thought nobody was paying attention, but I certainly was. It is absolutely using the office of the governor to run for this seat. And it's wrong. It's interesting because the governor even came out with a statement and said, she's going to have to run on her own back. She's going to have to, go county by county. None of that's happening because everybody calls me and tells me what's going on. He's the one who's spending an awful lot of time running her race. He's calling people left and right. He's I hate to say it, but from the sounds of it, maybe even twisting arms and saying to people, you're either going to support her or, there could be a price to pay. I don't know what that is. I'm not even making a suggestion, but it's what people call me and tell me. It needs to be done the right way, right? People need an opportunity to really not just be handed a candidate once again who's going to work for their own agenda. We need to start taking care of the people and running this race that way, right? Person by person, town by town, county by county.
Christine Serrano Glasser, hold that thought. We're coming right back. Kevin McCullough from New York.
Ready or not, he'll be right back. That Kevin